wins under their belt to hopefully make playoffs. We're going to kick it off with the pistol round. And Netcode Guide's on the harder side. We'll see what they decide to do on the strat. And already, it's looking like a split. They're going to say 3, B, and 2 are going to stage themselves just outside of T-spawn, but towards the A ramp. We're watching from the number 7 man. Not surprising to see Tarek on point. As we said, he's kind of that player that you just want to unleash. Hopefully he just goes off and gets you some entry frags, particularly on an important round like the pistol. But with this setup, I assume they're going to try to draw a rotate over to B with a quick push and then get into A for at least the plant.
It's like
here it comes.
They're getting it.
They've got the smoke and the flash out. Tarek is in hunting for that first one. He connects with a headshot onto Daddy. And already the site is completely open at A. Lucky is going to rush in there. He's going to check all the usual spots. They've spotted him from jungle, but his teammates are there to make sure that he can't get... But he doesn't get the bomb planted. I guess he got spooked, so he's going to move behind the tri-box. So they'll get the bomb planted, but it's a 3-on-2 in favor of MWNL. Lucky just standing his ground, drops Ninja. In comes the last CT, it's Flash Step. He's only got 1 HP, and he's up against Cutler. It's a 1-on-1. The bomb is right in front of him.
Oh, he's going to die to that decoy.
I think he has an idea, and Cutler just waiting for him to show himself.
He's out of ammo!
Was he going for the knife?
Yeah, he was out of ammo in that CZ. Oh, man. You know what, though? He dropped that decoy right near the bomb. You know when that decoy explodes, it takes 5 health away. He would have killed himself.
That would have been the grandest suicide I think I've seen in CEVO-P. Suicide by decoy.
Man, they had that, though. Honestly, they did a really good job. Netcode went a little too early there at A, and they got spotted before Tarek even encountered any kind of issue. But Lucky came up big there with Tarek, obviously with the 2 entry, or well, with the 1 entry and then the rotate kill. But I'd like to see a better retake out of NW on that one.
Yeah, it was a little sloppy by them. They had the man advantage, but just couldn't turn it into the defuse. As Tarek has already got 2 frags on the round. He went straight for the 8K, as did 2 of his teammates, and they're just going brute force on him right now. MWL Flash Step is able to actually pick up a frag. He's with Daddy.
This is a suns out, guns out kind of round.
Yeah, and Netcode Guide's quick 2-0, pretty quick and easy for them. MWNL, I don't know, they've only got 2 guys on the board with frags.
One being Flash Step, who representing that CS source right there.
Source.
However, can you imagine if he would have died to that 1.6 player who came out of the woodwork? Yeah, 1.6 player would have never died to that decoy. Oh man.
And it's looking like well, it was baby set smokes. Lucky throwing one from T-spawn. They've actually dropped the bomb in T-spawn and fanned out, just kind of drawing a line in the sand on the map, seeing if they can move up and get a pick.
They pop flash palace.
Well, there it is. Lucky getting 1, and Levi getting 1 as well over in B apps. So they basically have a pick of where they want to go with the bomb at this point. And it looks like they're going to go A as Lucky picks up a 2nd in Palace, and they've got complete control of the A-bomb site now. With the last man standing for MWNL, it's Raz. He's going to be able to pick himself up. Looks like he got a Galil, and he'll likely just save it.
Yeah, I mean, what Netcode did there actually was a really nice change of pace. When they went that... Well, let's see if you can...
Actually, we got one on the hunt. Here. Is it? Oh, wow. Raz never saw haste coming.
No, what they did was a really nice counter to what they did on that first eco. They suns out, guns out. When I said that, they just literally kept their guns out, sprinted to A, and outshot their opponents. Well, that put the CTs on a bit of a step back there, and they stacked it, and they tried to go for a counter-offensive push there. And this time, Netcode played a passive setup, and Lucky was in those halls, and then Levi or FNS was still in the B halls, and then they just kind of went where they wanted to go there. So I liked it. Good call.
Yeah, I like the just kind of the fan-out formation. They left the bomb back. They're all looking for a frag. They picked up 2, and then, like you said, just picked the litter where they wanted to go. Raz! Ooh, wow.
What a shot!
That was very nice.
We got a gamer, folks.
Yeah, make war not love. They have guns in their hands now, and they are on the CT side, looking to make a statement. As they want to get on the board with the first rifle round. Already dropping Cutler with a nice shot. We've got, let's see, got the bomb going into the B apps. We've got 2 beneath the window.
Raz in.
He likes that window spot.
This guy's going to be a gamer. He's going to be a player to watch. I called it.
He's calling it now, retroactively. Hazed is just lingering in middle. Going to try to move up connector. His teammate is coming from underpass. It's FNS. He has the bomb in tow, but close left is flash step, and Hazed wins the spray down. Going to move into the A site, but there's 2 defending there. We've got Josh underneath the balcony. Lucky makes short work of one. FNS making short work of the other. So Raz will be the last one standing, and he got the 3K, but Lucky on the trade out. Just winning the gun battles is Netco right now.
Yeah, they didn't do anything fancy there. Essentially what they did was they smoked off middle. Well, they smoked off the window. They didn't smoke off middle all around, but they smoked off that window, and they chose to get those AK battles versus M4 battles. And actually, they lost the battle in middle. But then they kind of collapsed on A, and they won every one-on-one battle that they came up with there. What I would like to have seen is once they had that mid, they saw that they were doing a mid control. The CT saw that. They should have gotten aggressive here at lower A or upper A while Raz already gave them the advantage, and then put themselves in the advantage with a 2-on-1 somewhere instead of getting split.
So Netco guys liking the mid control here as they are coming through with the bomb, and already we've got Tarek through connector, and he's looking to find the defense on the A side. Spots Josh, and the nade connects, but he goes for the overkill headshot anyways. Tarek is on fire. He's in the zone as he picks up a second. The entry man doing his job as he's going to continue hunting, looking into CT spawn as his teammate goes for the plant. He's checking all the spots. Sees another. That's a third for Tarek. He's got 2 headshots and a spray down kill. 3K on the round, and last man standing once again is Raz. And the poor guy has to feel like he's all alone on an island now. His teammates just keep leaving him out to dry, or the other way around. Just hang tight with his CZ.
He was best here to just try.
Can I get a free kill in the gun? Are the CSGO gods smiling on me today?
Actually, Netcode's not doing a bad job here. A lot of times you'll see people just run around, but they're kind of grouped up into a buddy system. That way, if one of them happens to die, the other one can clean the kill up without losing the gun. So
yeah, it's smart. Play tight. And it looks like off of that save, we'll have a buy for Make War Not Love. Another gun round for them. They need to get on the board here, as Netco guys is looking infallible so far on T side. If they start to rack up too many rounds, it may be too big a hole for MW to dig themselves out of, particularly the fact that they got to go to the hard side after this.
We'll see if the op plays a factor here.
Yeah, Raz picking up the op this time. He's going to push up the cat, and this time we're seeing MW actually be pretty aggressive in mid, but on the flip side, Netco guy doesn't go mid this time. It's definitely an execute onto the A site. They're going to come storming up the A ramp. Hazed is first through the door this time, as Josh makes short work of Tarek, but he's getting the quick trade out. They've got good smokes out in all positions. This is a really nice a set attack onto the A site, and they're going to get the bomb planted with ease, only losing 1 man. It is 4-on-4. Got 2 of the CTs in the CT spawn. Got 1 coming from jungle. Raz has his op. He picks up Hazed. Ninja from Tribox has to reload. Couldn't control his spray as Lucky gets 2 from the connector. That's a nice flank by him. But now it's all up to Cutler, all in his lonesome to defend that bomb site against 2. Picks up the headshot. Flash step is going for the defuse, but through the smoke, Cutler finishes him off. It's a big clutch by him from the balcony position.
Yeah, really good lurk job there by Lucky, by the way. The 2 kills came in right away, which is exactly what you want to happen for your lurker. If your lurker gets 1 kill on the flank and you give them enough time to call that, it kind of goes moot. But when he gets 2 kills like that right away, that's impossible for you to call for your teammate. So awesome job by Lucky right there, because MW was actually coming back in that round.
They had a nice retake, at least at the start. They got into the site, they got a frag, I think took out Hazed, and then Ninja was doing some damage from Tribox, but then it all collapsed when Lucky got that backstab over at connector.
Yeah, and it looks like Cutler's going to use Raz's op against him here, and he's going to take him out.
So what do you think of that, Cutler? I mean, I guess we've had We've seen Tarek doing some opping for them as well, as Ninja picks up 2 from Connected. That's good defense by him. But steps out into Cutler's kill zone and gets him with the CZ.
Yeah, I think what I would do right now, if I was MW, I thought that was a great idea to pick up the op, because Netcode doesn't have a predominant opper, and everyone kind of knows that. Oh, Cutler.
Lucky in position from the B apps. Drops down into the site. He's done some serious damage.
Reload your gun!
Oh, he almost sprays through one, but he's going to drop the bomb in front of Catwalk, and FNS is all on his lonesome now.
2-on-1. Right now, the comm should be like, hey, let's make him plant so we know exactly where he's at, and then we'll go together. That's exactly what they're doing. He's planting. They know exactly where he's at. Nate's going to come in. We go together. Bam. We win the round. Very well played by MWNL. Love that right there. 2-on-1. A lot of people find that really hard to do because they'll peek and everything. 2-on-1, if the bomb's down, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that one guy has the bomb in hand or he doesn't. You watch in front of you, make sure you can't get shot, and then as soon as the bomb gets planted, then you know exactly where he's at. There's no guessing. There's no, oh, man, he gave me.
Oh, he was,
you
was
know
over
exactly
there,
where
not
he's
there. Yeah, that's a great point. I think a lot of people just assume they got to immediately leverage that man advantage and not let him plant, when, like you said, that's just him giving you free intel.
Yeah, with the pistols as strong as they are, and, you know, in this situation in particular, they're already up 6-0, so if they plant that bomb, they're still going to be able to buy out their way.
So make War Not Love. They've gotten on the board. It's 6-1. Stop the bleeding somewhat. It's another gun round. And taking a look at the economy, Netcode Guides, pretty decent. Cutler at 8K, and they've got 3 above 4K with Hazed at 5. So pretty decent amount of dollars on their side. It'll take MW a couple of rounds to break that. And Raz is in good position to spray down 2. That's Tarek and Cutler who come storming out of apartments. Hayes is able to pick one, as does FNS. But the site is smoked off, so Ninja is unable to find a target. They'll get the bomb planted. It's a nice set piece by Netcode Guides to get into the site and get the bomb planted, despite losing a couple men. But Ninja and Flash Step combine.
They should know this guy's on the flank. He's their lurker.
Oh, and he lurks like he's intended to. Picking up the headshot onto Flash Step. Can't finish him off. They trade nades. Oh, Lucky's wins the day.
Ninja missed his entire 20-bullet M4 spray on him, though. Had he hit 1 or 2 of those bullets, that nade would have killed him. But, yeah, I mean, that's the situation right there is every round, the lurker, in this case is Lucky, is catching a kill at least 1 per round with a knife or a pistol out. And in that case, it was Josh right there. And you have to know, on this map particularly, rotates are where all of your kills come in at. So I'd love to see this guy on the other team that keeps dying to a rotate. I'd love to see him just keep his gun out, man up, take the extra second off of your clock from rotating, and have your gun out in case you see him so you're actually prepared. Right. But then in that case, Lucky ended up getting 3 kills there. So if you happen to catch that guy, your team won. You know, and you won with ease. You kept 3 guns. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where it seems like it's meaningless. Oh, I just died. He's catching rotates. Well, he's also catching rotates on the flank. That could have been helpful, too, because they had no clue on that.
Yeah, and it's not like they're, losing one-on-one gun battles. They're just getting shot in the back as they're not, watching the flank, like you said, and Lucky just being extremely opportunistic. Although those last couple of kills were pretty nice in the previous round. Is looking like on the save, Raz and Flash Step. Oh, no! Lucky's just on fire right now. Achilles, except for Hazed. He's going to try to get his to make it an even sweep for Netcode Guides in this round. Tarek steals it from him. How could you, Tarek? Hayes needed a kill.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Flash Step, Netcode got a little sloppy there. They dropped the bomb in T-spawn, and Flash Step actually pushed up and saw that they left it there. So that's why he got a free kill on the FNS who's running back to get it.
It'll be the 10th round. Netcode Guides really in full control of this match so far. It's 8-1 on the harder side of the map. And already Lucky throwing out a set smoke. They're going with, I think, the setup that they had on the pistol round, where they sent 3 to B-apps and 2 just kind of waiting in T-spawn area near the ramp, although they've got 1 watching Palace. Just abandoning mid are both teams. Nobody's watching the window. because they probably checked it and got intel that there's no one there. We see Tarek on point again, and B-Abs, he's smoked off. But Daddy's actually pushed up. They're pretty close to each other. If that smoke dissipates, we might see an engagement here. Both these teams playing pretty slowly here. The minute mark will hit. There's a smoke out. He's going to give up his location and get shot in the side of the head. But he's flashed. Will they get the trade out here in Apps?
Oh, he's in trouble.
I feel like Daddy should have had that shot on FNS there. I don't think he actually knew he was there.
Oh, man.
And there they're going to walk into the A side as they drew the rotate. Lucky! What a spray down, hitting 2 headshots in a row on the 2 of the 3 defenders in CT spawn. He's going to push towards CT to keep him honest so his teammate can plant, and the last man standing is Flash Step. It's a beautiful 3K by Lucky on that round.
Yeah, Lucky's really going hard here. But one thing I didn't like on the CT side, and I know I'm being a little... I'm not really hating on Netcode because they're up 9-1. It's kind of hard to hate on something like that. But that guy that Daddy guy, he got the kill in halls, but then he lived for another 15-20 seconds just staying up there. At that point, you got to tell your team, guys, it's probably a fake. I'm not dead.
Yeah.
You know, no trade has came in, so stay at A. They completely left A, and they got caught on the rotate again.
Yeah, so Netcode guys open up the playbook, but this time they're just railroading, running right over them, which they expected them to probably be on the save, and it is a massacre. They only lose Lucky. Levi, it's FNS, just barely surviving with 2 HP, but really quick round on the save there.
Yeah, I mean, they need these last 4 rounds here, and I know they don't have the money, but I think they should buy an op and go aggro with that. I don't know if they have an opper that can do it. But I think at this point you need to give yourself the advantage and pick a spot and clear it so that you can cut the map off and maybe stack a site.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, what they've been doing thus far just hasn't seemed to have worked, and Netcode Guide has had an answer for anything that has even started to work for them, as they did pick up the 1 round and they stopped it at that immediately. So now here in the 12th, extremely important gun round as NWNL invested everything in this, and there's really no chance of them breaking Netcode's bank this half. If you take a look at how much money they have, even if they win out, probably possible for Netcode guys to keep on buying. As Cutler picks up 1, so does Hazed.
Yeah, I mean they're just getting picked off up and right here.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's the thing. We're not seeing trade outs from Make War Not Love. Josh, the last one, standing, gets shot in the back of the head by FNS. It's going to be 11 rounds on T-side for Netcode guys, making it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to sound stupid, but the CTs are playing traditional here. They're playing 1 guy B halls, 1 guy on cat, 1 guy under the balcony at A, 1 guy at stairs at A, 1 guy in window at connector area. And I mean, I get that setup is traditional, it's default, but it's 11-1. It's not working.
Yeah.
You know, I like that mid setup that they went aggro with the one time. They went away from it. They just happened to get a little unlucky that they executed A on. And they still almost had a chance to win the round. So, I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps they just abandoned it because they lost the round anyways, when, to be honest, it was a solid adjustment. As Tarek just goes ham there, picking up 2 quick kills as Levi adds another. And that's the thing. It's just, as soon as the opening engagements happen, it's already in favor of Netcode guys because they're not winning the first gun battles.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, is, you know, Netcode probably went into this match thinking that they were the better team. I think most people would think that as well. So when they win, you know, when I was talking about earlier, if you win this pistol round, you know, you get the momentum. Well, in Netcode's favor, if they get the first, you know, 4 rounds, they're instantly going to play it a little differently. They're going to be a little more aggro. They're going to be a little cockier. They're going to be a little... You know, and all that practice that you may have done as MWNL, it's not going to pay off because no team that you just scrimmed against is going to play like this because these guys just feel that no matter where they go, they're going to outshoot you right now. And they're right at this point. Yeah,
they are.
So, but, I mean, it's a little different scenario. That's why, you know, you need to change up how you're normally playing to something different right now.
But at the same time, you know, games like this push a team to improve. They can go back and watch the tape and see how can we adjust, at least on this half. I mean, there still is another half to be played, but it could be a short one with what we've seen so far. And to be honest, I think it will be unless they pull off some heroics.
Yeah, I think I mean if they happen to watch the VOD of this, they can take my advice, or they can say you're
Listen to
92
Schaefer.
years old, don't worry about it. But honestly, what they could have done here is the one thing that's been common in every single round on netcode. If you watch this and there's 10,000 people watching, is they've taken mid control every time. Now that I say that, they're just straight B rushing.
Yeah.
But if you take that away from them, then you not only have map control, you can kind of guess to where they're going to rotate. You know, if you hear someone at A, it's going to be an A split. So try and give yourself the advantage on this map.
Yeah, intel is everything. As Tarek he's still just on fire. I've seen him, at least in the last couple, 2-3 rounds, go for at least 2 frags. And that's big for your team. And like you said, they're not expecting him to do anything ridiculously intricate. Just get in there and get some frags, and he's done just that.
Yeah, they're using him a lot like teams would use Freakazoid back in the day. You know, you genuinely are going to be going up against people, and you're going to have better aim than them. So go do it.
Yeah, don't be scared.
We're going to do what we can to help you get the kills that you need. And if you're going to be our entry fragger, that's exactly what we need you to be.
He's done that in spades in this game. So it'll be a 14-1 half in favor of Netcode, guys. Just a thorough shellacking. Starting out on the T side, and Gordon Love will have to win the pistol round to get anything going. It just seems like you said it's just that they're outmatched here, and the fact that it's Mirage only exacerbates it, because we saw a lot of nice plays by Netcode, guys. It wasn't like they just decided to brute force run over them with their guns every time. I mean, they had some fakes thrown in. They had set smokes and nades on both sites. It just really showed a plethora of offensive plays.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Netcode kind of does something vanilla here. They don't want to show... I imagine they wouldn't want to show too much of any crazy pistol setup here. Yeah, I would think they're going to do something vanilla, just a 2-1-2 of some sort, or perhaps a 3-stack at B with a retake on A, which looks... No, they're just going to do a 2-1-2.
Yeah, it looks like well, it was a similar setup for Make War Not Love until they split off one into the mid.
Yeah, the difference is you have a guy in mid right now who's just really confident he's going to peek and shut down your whole strat.
Yeah, that USP, so lethal from distance, connects with the headshot with ease. Is lucky he's going to play off of that frag and push up through mid. As you see Levi, he spots 2 in the underpass. That's Ninja, and who else is down there? Oh, Tarek on the flank gets 2 of them. As Hayes is stepping up on to the ticket booth and drops the bomb at the top of the ramp. It's all up to Daddy. But we're just going to call him DFL. He gets headshot by Hayes as well. So 2 for Hayes, 2 for Tarek, 1 for Levi, and they're 1 away from winning this 16-1.
My auto director just sat on Cutler's dead body.
I had the same problem. Like those 2 kills from Tarek, I'm like, auto director. It's broken. Maybe it's that weird update where you like matrix warp into the next player. And it is kind of a neat feature occasionally, especially if you're switching between 2 players in an engagement.
Oh, I have noticed that. I thought I was just getting like some sort of weird lag. Is that an update?
That's like a feature that they added.
That's pretty cool. I like that when it works.
It's a lot less jarring, I think, when you just kind of cycle through players, because it kind of moves you through the map and helps to explain that situation as to, all right, where are we going with the camera? Oh, they're going to try to come out of the balcony, but Lucky is there with his M4. He's on the catwalk. Ninja gets the frag. Well, that's Josh, actually, with the headshot. Nice shot by Ninja to get Lucky on Cat. And he is going to get the bomb planted. They're giving themselves a chance here as it's a 2-on-2, but now it's all up to Ninja. And that's going to do it. They'll get the defused. Hayes and Cutler is sealing the deal at the end. It'll be 16-1 in favor of Netcode Guides. Just putting on a clinic here on Mirage. Don't do it, Cutler. Don't throw that nade at Hayes.
Oh! Weak.
You are watching CEVO TV. I'm joined by Schaefer tonight, and unfortunately, we didn't get a barn burner to watch tonight, Schaefer.
Right now, everyone, that 10,000 people are happy. They're like, thank God it's a blowout. We do not want to hear any more of this guy blabbering on the microphone.
That's pretty much what they say about all of this.